What's up, YouTube? This is That PlayStation Gamer, and boy oh boy, today we got a rumor to go over because, hey, you know, it's PlayStation, there's rumors all the time. But unfortunately, I guess fortunately, this rumor seems like it's actually backed up by some credible sources. So apparently, some point next week, we are supposed to get an announcement of the next State of Play. And this kind of lines up with Summer's Game Fest and stuff like that. Normally around this time of year, this is when we kind of get the information done from Sony. I've been for a while expecting that we would hear about Marvel's Wolverine soon, because they literally have given us the release date without any kind of big, I guess blow up about it. They're like, oh yeah, here's just the release date for Marvel's Wolverine. So obviously I expect we'll hear about the digital deluxe edition, potentially the collector's edition, maybe a controller, maybe a special edition PlayStation. Really would love a special edition PlayStation because we haven't got one of those in a while. Or plates, I'm that weirdo. Sister goes, you know what I'm excited for? Plates. Because then I can pretend I have a special edition Marvel Wolverine console and not just a base PS5 that just makes me sad when I look at it because it's so white. Either way. I expect also that we'll hear some updates about some third-party games. Kena 2, definitely up there on my radar, because guess what? Surprise! That still doesn't have a date. Blood of the Dawnwalker probably won't be there, though, because it did just have its big media blowout, and it's like we got the digital deluxe edition, the collector's edition announced. Far as third-party games I could think of, not really anything. I mean, there's this Grand Theft Auto people talk about every once in a while. I mean, I don't think anyone cares about it anymore. We got 5 of those. It's like, how many do you need? Do you need 6? Do you need 6 of them? I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't think anyone's going to care about whatsoever. And I'm totally being sarcastic, and you should be able to read that off the tone of my voice, because clearly that's what people are going to sit there and expect. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. Sure. And also, I predict that cows will start flying out of my butt, and I will start puking up gold bars. But hey, you know what? A man could dream, right? Far as first-party stuff we know about, unfortunately, there isn't too much I think we could expect from Sony when it comes to first-party stuff, except for the rumored God of War spin-off game starring Faye. And yeah, I know some people are gonna not be happy with that because, it's the internet. Everyone's gotta cry about a woman being in a video game that normally has a male lead, but then when they get the other male lead they didn't like, it's like, it's a bunch of crybabies. You never can make crybabies happy, so you might as well not even try. Make the actual fans happy, not the crybabies. Other first-party stuff, God, I don't want to see fucking Fair Game now I think about it. I don't want to see Fair Game. Just Sony fucking cancel that game, please, for the love of God! Just cancel it! I don't want to hear about it. I know some people out there got hopes for Galactic. I think Galactic, if it is coming out next year, we're not going to see it at this kind of media event. Only because, why would they showcase a game midway through the year of 2026 for a game that potentially is coming out late 2027? You get my logic? This kind of showcase is normally, reserved for the games that are either coming relatively soon or towards the end of the year. Then around September, October, November, that's when we get some kind of event that will show us, hey, these are the games coming out in 2027 and beyond. That's normally how these things go. It's like if I pick up on patterns or something, I could read the future. And guess what? I predict there will be a State of Play. It might not be soon, but we will hear about it, and they'll announce it a week in advance, building up anticipation, and people being disappointed because there wasn't Grand Theft Auto 6, there wasn't Intergalactic, there wasn't news about the God of War remake trilogy, which, yes, by the way, is still a thing, and I'm very excited for. Other thing they could announce, yeah, it's kind of questionable at this point, but I don't see why they won't mention it at some point, but it feels like it might also be too soon, and that's Marvel's Venom. This is a project we know they've been working on for a while because of the Insomniac leaks. And yes, Venom getting a solo game is totally up there on my dream list. Totally up there on my dream list next to fucking actual AAA X-Men video game. And you know, if Marvel's Wolverine, we're one step closer, and I'm totally on board for that. But also, just I would also expect maybe an update for Soros, because it feels like Soros might get an update. Also, your typical live action, you know, live action. Probably more likely your live service game bullshit. Here's an update for Marathon for like the 5 people playing it. And here's your update for Helldivers 2 for like the 2,000 people still playing. But yeah, relatively speaking, I wouldn't expect too much from a state of play. I wouldn't expect huge announcements. Now, maybe at Summer's Game Fest, there could be a big announcement. Maybe that's where we kind of get our first look at the God of War live action series that's been in development for a while. Maybe that's where we could get a look at season 3 of The Last of Us, which, you know, season 2 totally went great, right? But no, like generally speaking, I think, you know, this summer probably won't have too much because everyone's kind of afraid to compete with GTA 6, which, you know, it's GTA 6. It's going to sell 1 billion copies. In general, I don't expect too much. Also, yeah, there probably will be a release date for the Halo game coming to PlayStation, as well as Fable and other games. So, yeah. Honestly, at the end of the day, if anything, it's more exciting. It's just the fact that Xbox games are coming to PlayStation, and it sounds like those are kind of locked in for a while. So, until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer sign out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS. And tell me, what do you expect at the next State of Play? Do you think we get Intergalactic gameplay? Do you think we get a information about Marvel's Wolverine? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, bye.